Hey guys, Jared here with another, with my first video technically. I did the intro one. And I am here with a Lego build, as you guys should know. And I said, hey, why not? Yeah, and guys, I decided to go with something simple today. I said, hey, why don't I just do something small? And then I made this guy. Yeah, very simple, basic character. No, I'm just joking with you guys. But this guy is our scale, and I will show you who is our real masterpiece. Yep, that is who I built. He is a knight, as the video will say. Just turn it here. You can see his shield. You can see his legs and part of his feet. You can see his other arm. If we turn him around, you see that he has a sword. Yeah, that's about where you can see it. And his nice muscular legs. And yeah, let me get to my point of how to build. In a couple seconds. Okay guys, so this is his feet. As you can tell, there is a rubber band, blue rubber band right here. That basically acts like an ankle muscle. Well, actually, the joint piece right here acts like an ankle muscle. Well, the ankle itself. The rubber band does act like the muscle where your ankle would be. Now, if we turn them around, you know how you have a heel on your foot, right? I gave this guy a sloped piece to act as his heel, and this to act as his calf. Sort of. Kind of. This whole thing is like his calf on the back. Just move the sword a little bit. You can see this 2x3 piece is there. You might be wondering, that's a really random thing to put there. Actually, it's not. See, if he were to fall backwards, all the pressure goes onto this gray piece, and then it goes to the base plate. Yeah, that's what it's called, base plate. And it allows him to uh not fall down. As long as you have a big enough base plate. And yeah, that's pretty much the leg. I can show you like up here. If you notice, there are rubber bands here in this white piece. These rubber bands are inside of the leg and wrap over that white piece and wraps back into the leg, so that it acts as like the thigh, meaning the hip, or the pelvis, whatever you want to call it. It's very similar in area. And yeah, that's basically the legs on both sides. So guys, this is the hand. Leaning forward, sorry guys. This is the hand. Now, as you can see, it's very simple for the hand. It's just a couple of hinge pieces put onto bar bases. You can do the thumb however you want, as long as it's facing towards the outside of the hand. Now, the forearm / elbow is my favorite part, because if you see, it's not a normal piece. You have to usually get it off of vehicle builds, because it sometimes attaches to the wheels. And if you see, there's a little slots that come up right here, that is where I put the rubber bands to hold the hand. Now there's 6 in total, and 2 of them lace into the hand itself. And if you can see that, no, you can't. Sorry, guys, you can't see it, but it's there. And then the other 4, if you saw, just go over where the center of the hand is. Now, guys, to show you this, do you see that green rubber band coming down? Of course you do. It wraps over the peg in the elbow joint and makes it so that the elbow can lock. And that's basically all about the arm. I'll show you the inside of it soon. Not like the inside, but I mean like the armpit area. This is just a shoulder pad that I made. Now let's turn him around and show you the shoulder and the armpit area. So if you see the armpit area right down here, it has a bunch of rubber bands for more stability, and then you see like this green one coming over. It's so that the rubber bands don't come off. And basically his shoulder / collarbone. The collarbone does what it should. It moves up and down. But then when it gets to his shoulder, it also does sort of a shoulder movement. You know, where you could rotate. I didn't show you guys the pelvis area, but it's much similar. If you look down at him, right down here, yeah, it's just where the legs connect and the rubber bands come together. But now it's time to show you the other arm, just the forearm part, because that's where the shield is. And I will lift it up. Yeah, you can't see anything. There it goes. So I did the same thing with the 2 rubber bands lacing into the hand. The only thing that's different is where the shield connects. So basically I put two double studded 1 pieces. They have like 2 sides on it. And I put it there. And for the shield, if you can see it, I just laced the other 4 rubber bands around that green part. It doesn't have to be green, guys. That's just what I had really close to me. And yeah, that's that arm. Now it's time to go to the sword. Oh, one more thing, guys, before I go to the sword. The shield. You can make the shield whatever shape or size you want it, and it'd be kind of the same construct as the helmet. You can make it whatever size you want. Just make sure that it looks proportional. You don't want it too small, otherwise it looks stupid. And yeah, now I'll go to the sword. So, this is the sword, guys. If you look, it comes to a point. It has a hilt and a handle. And basically what it does, if you see the slot, don't judge me, I just put like a eye there because I don't know. If you see the slot, it's exactly the same size as the 2 fingers on his hand. I made sure it was the exact same size because otherwise he would drop it all the time. And give me a second, I see something wrong. Yeah, and I made the hilt the way it is just because I had those pieces and I was like, I want it to look nice but medievalish at the same time. And that's like the pieces I had to be able to do that. And guys, I guess it's time to go on to the head. Now guys, the head is very simple. This is this helmet. This is the chin strap for the helmet. The head is simple. Just put 2 stud blocks to make an eye, face. Use circles. blue clear circles to make his eyes. I use round pieces in his mouth, much like the eyes. Same with the neck. Um, and his head is basically a nice square. Now, guys, when you make the helmet, you have you you have to make sure you make a chin strap. Otherwise, his helmet will not go on his head. Watch. I want you guys to see this. Look, look. Only the very top of his head makes a pass. Otherwise, you pop his eyes out, and it's really hard to get him in there if you you can't put his eyes back in easily, because if you look, it completely surrounds his eyes, and it makes it really hard to be able to put the eyes back in if you do it the wrong way. So yeah, guys, this is the knight I made, and he's pretty good, isn't he? Well made, rubber bands everywhere, makes him look more real. Fix his arm right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was an expert build by me. Kind of hard to do if you're just thinking it off the top of your mind. I'm lucky it came out the way it did, because it could have looked a lot worse. It might not even have been moving if I didn't do it like I did. And honestly, I got kind of scarce on the pieces that I needed, but I ended up having all of them. And yeah, guys, if you like this video, do subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And leave a like. Oh, and one more thing, I had to think about it. If you guys want to see me do something else, I have like balloons in my house. I have a lot of Legos. Just leave a comment saying, hey, we want you to do something with this. And I'll attempt to do it, but I'm not absolutely saying, hey, yeah, I'm going to be able to do it real easily.